Ishmael Allah, just calling in, letting you know that I'm listening.
Okay, do you have any questions or any comments, brother, about what we're
Yeah, brother, I got a chance to make it down to the city, and I went down to the debate and stuff, and doing the knowledge on both sides. I happen to be one of the Moors, and actually me and Seti, we kind of had some differences, and we ended up having, some videos on YouTube and stuff like that. But at the end of the day, what was happening was just a quick critique on my opinion on how the debate went down, since that's the topic. I felt like, presentation-wise, Seti won that particular debate. I think on our lean side, there was some ways that things could have been organized a lot better. He didn't have a laptop. He was late to the event, to the debate, because he was giving a lecture like right before the debate even happened, so he was late going to the debate. He didn't know what the topic was. How do you have a debate and you didn't even know what the topic of the debate is about? That's just not.
Well, according to who, he didn't know what the topic was. According to who?
According to Aline, he said he didn't know what the debate was. He didn't know what the topic was of the debate during the question and answer. And it's also on one of the videotapes as well, but he admitted that he didn't know what the topic was. And also, I would think that if you're going to debate the false teachings of the Moore Science Temple, that you should actually be a member of the Moore Science Temple. But of course, if nobody from the Moore Science Temple wants to step up, then, I commend him for stepping up and trying to do what he could, you know what I mean? So you give him credit for that. But I think you should, be a member in order to, he's from, an affiliate group of the, offshoot of the Moore Science Temple, but he's not an actual member. So, it was kind of not going to go the right way from the get-go. I'm getting fed up with all of the talking, man. I could feel where sister was coming from. I could feel where brother was coming from right before me. And, there's real things that's going on. There's real things that's going on as far as our condition as a people. And to sit here and be debating back and forth over foolish topics, man, we got one open enemy that's out here to take all of us out. You know what I mean? And I just see where this is going, and the way that it's going is not positive. You dig? I was on 125, and I was talking with Seti. We was talking for about 15 minutes, and there was people that was coming up to us because they recognized us both from the YouTube, and they would come up and saying, I thought the debate was going, this was on the Saturday. His event was on a Sunday. So there was cats coming up to us saying, is your debate going on today? And Seti was saying, no, my debate is tomorrow, but at the time True Islam was giving his lecture, and Seti was saying, but go check out that event. So he was trying to show support for another brother. So we happened to go down to the event, not Seti and I, but me and my crew ended up going down to the event to show support for what was going on. And when you get down there, you got brothers from the microphone at the event shitting on him. You know what I mean? Taking shots at him. Now, me and him had an intellectual difference, but he's still my brother first. You dig? So I'm going, you got brothers who trying to unify and understand where this Black Power movement needs to go, but then once we go and try to show support, you get the brothers who trying to make a name for themselves, and they taking shots at a dude that's sending people to your event. You dig?
Now so who are you referring to? Who are you exactly are you referring to?
Well, it was an event that was going on with True Islam, and it was being sponsored by Ali Muhammad. So when we got out to the event on that Saturday, Ali Muhammad's taking shots at Seti, when I'm just leaving Seti like 10 minutes before, you know what I mean? And my crew can be a witness, anybody who down at 125 can see that he's sending people along with me down to the event to say, get all the knowledge that you can. This is a good weekend to come on down here. We all from out of town. You know what I mean? But we all building on 125, and that's not what we need right now. You know what I mean? We don't need True Islam trying to go at Seti. You know what I mean? If it comes down to the two,
it sort of reminds me of the rap game, like rappers.
That's right.
Battle each other, hit each other.
Exactly.
I wasn't even aware of that, but for Brother Seti to, tell y'all to go down there, and then brothers is dissing him, and he done censure that's crazy.
Exactly, real talk, you know what I mean? And that's what I'm saying. It's like, look, if you can have a problem or you can have a difference, nobody's going to be 100% in line with each other. Everyone's going to have a different perspective to the same goal, which should be our liberation. But, you know, once we go down to this event and now you take a shot at him because you want to be that dude or you want to be recognized as that dude, it's too many egos involved. You know what I'm saying? And that's what we need to be changing, because if we study history, we need to understand that, like Noble Drew Ali and Marcus Garvey, they was actually kind of like contemporaries. But if you think about how Marcus Garvey's event stopped, his event stopped because of a simple postage stamp. You dig? Now, if he was with Noble Drew Ali, or if Noble Drew Ali and him could have got together, he would have understood that being deported over a simple postage stamp while you raising money to get these shits going, you could have approach the government a whole different way with your nationality. You dig? But that's because, you know, they men just like we men, and the egos involved back then, they probably didn't want to get together because they both had movements. That's what's going on today. If you get Moors that would unify with the Black Power movement, instead of saying you fucking olive color and I'm not black, don't call me black, that's house nigga talk, man. We all black, you know what I mean, by our description. We're not black by our nationality, but we black by our description. But if you can't even fix your mouth to even say that you black, then you isolating yourself, B. You know what I mean? So you got Moors like myself that the reason why I was getting a study was that, look, don't paint all of us with a broad brush, B. I walk with Khalid Muhammad. I walk with these dudes, you know what I'm saying? And they understood where I was coming from, and I understood where they was coming from. So me and Seti had that good understanding, so we was able to build on that. That's the kind of thing. If you got a problem with something that a dude is saying, don't shit on him from a microphone at your event. Get at him. You know what I mean? I walked up to him and called him before, you know what I mean, before we even went down to New York. But it's all about communication. That's where we need to be at today, unless you want some other shit. Keeping it real.
Yeah.
You know? Right. So I just thought that's where it's at right there. That was my perspective of the debate. That's my perspective as far as, you know, where we need to go as black people. We need to be on a unified front. You know what I mean? So that's just my view on it, man.
Hey, what's your name again, brother?
Ishmael Allah.
Ishmael Allah. I appreciate the phone call, brother. You definitely came with dropping some jewels on me, brother. I appreciate the phone call.
Absolutely, Rich. If there's anything else I can do, feel free to holler at me, man. I'm going to be online, you know what I mean? So, you know, just keep on doing your thing, fam.
Okay, brother. Peace.
All right. Hotel.
Yeah, once again, this is the Underground Railroad Radio Show. The caller number is 646-727-2039. And I am Brother Rich. Oh, man, we're getting a lot of passionate callers today, man. This must be a touchy subject, or this must be a critical time in history, because a lot of brothers is real, you know, really got something serious to say when it comes to this debate. We're going to go to another caller from a 347 area code. Yes, hello.
Rich.
Yes, hello. Who's calling?
Yeah, this Joel, a.k.a. Vishivanu. What's going on, man?
What's happening, brother Vishivanu? All right, do you have any questions, any comments on what we're talking about today?
First off, I got to thank you for bringing a radio show like this, internet radio, whatever you want to call it, for the people to advise with and get higher levels of information. So, number one, I have to thank you on that.
No doubt.
Secondly, I hear a lot of this stuff going on with debates and whatnot, but I'm not hearing nobody touching on nothing spiritual. And I hear Seti talk, and Seti bring a lot of stuff to the open, but he talk about ancient ancestors, but he don't want to get on the case with the spiritual knowledge. He like to say that's bullshit, and they wasn't escaping from them ships lighting candles and whatnot. You know, that bothers me. But then on the next note, he is doing something positive. He is stirring up a lot of controversy, which is needed. But people are not tapping in, man. They too busy in the age, like I said, I talked to you about this already. We're in the age of Kali Yuga and Sekhmet. So it's going to be a lot of confusion.